I was standing outside the Turkish barbers the other day wondering why they only take cash, when someone came up to me and said, "Have you seen that film about Spoonful of Sugar?" I said, "Everyone's seen Mary Poppins, it's on every bloody year at Christmas, and I haven't got time to sit through 3 hours of that, and the sequel was rubbish." They said, "No, you misunderstand, I mean Spoonful of Sugar." The film was released in 2022 and it's about a young medical student who gets a job as a babysitter for a kid who's sick and a bit of a mute, and also his family are quite weird. But anyway, will she heal the sick kid, or will this LSD make things worse? Let's find out. The film starts with Millicent at the back of the bus, the 21-year-old medical student. She looks like she's off her face, or maybe she's tired, who knows yet. Well, she needs to wake up because she's got an interview to go to.
People aren't always as they seem, Mrs. Michaels. I like his astronaut costume.
It was the only way we could get him to wear his protective gear outside the house.
Ah, so they're over-the-top COVID enjoyers. Despite Millicent telling the mum that she has no family and no babysitting experience, she gives her the job anyway. This is bound to end in tears.
I guess he likes you.
Oh, well that's alright then.
Are you wearing jewelry?
No.
He's allergic to nickel.
Who's she?
It's a metal, love. Oh, you mean the woman in the picture.
His new medication knocks him out.
Wait until she gets him on the LSD. That spacesuit's going to come in far more handy. Bored of all the weird mum's instructions, Millicent gets distracted by a man waving his hose about outside. Watch out for the, man's hose.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm just nervous.
Now, with the full weight of what I just said, do you understand the level of responsibility you would be taking on? I need to hear you say it.
I understand.
Run away now and go and work at Tesco instead.
You're, a carpenter?
Mm-hmm.
What are you building?
Something that'll never get finished.
Build a hedgehog house. Only takes an afternoon. On her way home from her first day, she trips up and starts getting smelt by a, well, you know what. Never relax. Well, you're not going to relax if you start thinking about the hose man dressed as a devil, you fucking weirdo. Oh yeah, the opening titles, 20 minutes into the film. She then goes and visits We Were Psychiatrists and shit, who needs to lower the dose of the medicine she's on because it might start making her hallucinate. It's a bit late for that, mate.
No.
Meanwhile, Weird Mum and Hose Man having a perfectly normal conversation about their new babysitter.
Take it. She's very, innocent?
She's a virgin, if that's what you're asking.
I think he's going to be watering the garden again.
Is that your last beer? Or the last beer?
He then spends the next couple of minutes trying to see if she's hidden any beers somewhere else. I don't think you'll find them up there, mate. But unfortunately, their beer hunting is interrupted by the kid having a fit. Why is that? Someone's left some metal around. The next day, she's off her tits again whilst looking after the kid. Honestly, love, you're better off getting a job at Tesco, really. Anyway, where's that little shit gone? Nice, I normally just find old 2p's. Like any normal babysitter, she starts cutting up the rabbit, instead of telling him to go in and wash his hands. Nice. Come on, Mystery Ming, where are ya? After a busy day of cutting up animals in front of an already traumatised child, she takes some more drugs and it's time for bed. I wonder if Hoseman's around.
Now you are near, but soon you'll be far.
She then starts to develop an itch whilst looking at a photo. Mystery Ming, come back.
We are not together. I will love you, my dear, forever.
She then starts having an LSD dream involving her, Hoseman, and the miserable wife. I wonder what the picture was of though. Nice.
I'm sorry, I was only just able to pull away.
You're not gonna make it.
They kept me late at the signing and they made me miss my flight. I'm really sorry.
How convenient. Whilst the wife's away, Hoseman will probably play. But not before celebrating Starman's birthday. You ungrateful shit. After that, Hoseman is on the phone to Babe Station because the wife's away.
Yank my mouth open so I could wrap it around your cock.
Unlucky, your credits run out. Now if this film isn't strange enough already, the weird mum starts self-harming. Maybe she's an emo. Maybe she's trans. No wonder your kid's fucked up. The film then suddenly becomes more wholesome as Space Kid and the babysitter go for a run around a nativity scene. That's nice.
So I decided it was my purpose on Earth to study humans, to better understand them, but I wasn't allowed to be a part of them. That was my mission. And I was good with it. Because I didn't feel like anyone has the same feelings as me anyway. Or at least they didn't admit it.
Hang on a minute. This has taken a turn. Has she been sent from God?
We'll be back by 9. The number for the restaurant's on the fridge.
10. Alright, come on. Stop. Bye, kiddo.
I have a new special medicine for you.
Maybe she's not sent from God after all. I don't think he'd appreciate you giving kids LSD.
Like your pet, your rabbit, and sharing a secret, a big, important one, just means we love each other even more.
Anyway, whilst Millicent is at home giving the kid LSD, the weird mum is trying to find her keys in the car. She must have dropped them somewhere. Go on, they're down there somewhere. Watch out for your kid. Wonder if she found her keys.
Mommy!
He's never spoken his entire life.
He's probably not taken drugs before. The crazy mother becomes very jealous that Millicent is getting more out of him than she ever has. Maybe it's down to your parenting.
Who is your mother? Who? Please say it. Please say it. Just say it.
Who's your mommy, Johnny?
He'll be out raving later. Meanwhile, Millicent and Hoseman are having a heart-to-heart in the car. I wonder if it will just remain a heart-to-heart.
I need you.
I think we know what happens next. After getting a ride in the car and then a ride home, her foster dad starts acting a bit weird.
We made a deal when you turned 18, Emily. Look what I've already done for you.
You put a picture up. Wow.
You didn't even like your wife. I know. Okay. I'm sorry. You're right. Sit. I know how to make you happy.
I don't think that's what he had in mind. Anyway, she kills him.
Dirty man!
After dumping the body, she goes through her diary. I bet that's wholesome reading.
Sure. And Roger.
It seems she has form, but it's also quite clear why she's fucked up.
And I love him too. And you love me, right? And you remember what I said about important secrets, don't you? If there was something that was really, really important to me, you would understand, right?
Let's hope so, or you'll end up dead too, kid.
It's the most important thing. I'm sorry.
We then find out that we were psychiatrists and shit also broke a promise, which means he's dead too.
Beginning, I thought you were different. But it turns out you're just like all the rest of them.
Statistically, that's true. You know what I mean. She then goes back to the family's house to see little Space Boy, but the mum's not having it. She's had enough of her taking all of her glory, none of which she deserves.
You don't even know you are a bad mother! You don't know! You don't even like him, Johnny! Johnny! I'm the one who got him to speak! Johnny!
The weird mum then goes back to play with little Space Boy. Things are about to get a lot more weird.
But not good enough. And the crazy cunt who tries to steal your family can only make you stronger.
Did she give this to you?
Well, you did nearly run him over. And then he starts tripping. This'll help matters. That's it, off to bed. No more LSD for you today until you've done your homework. Whilst all that's going on, Hoseman is giving Millicent one in another room. This is all very, very strange. Watch out for the mother.
Part of your family. You'll get rid of her.
Rebecca!
Yes.
Rebecca! Rebecca!
After she escapes, Spaceboy appears with a knife too. Who's going to end up getting stabbed?
Mommy.
Wait, no! No!
Unlucky. The film ends with Hoseman digging a grave and burying Millicent. But the film doesn't really end there because something happens afterwards, but I'm not going to spoil that because you need to watch this film yourself. There is a twist, one that you may have seen coming. A Spoonful of Sugar is a rare treat. It's actually a decent film for a change, unlike the ones we've watched over the past few weeks, which are, well, hit and miss. Whilst it's not actually a horror and it's not scary, it is a psychological thriller and there is blood. I would highly recommend you watch this film. You can find it streaming or you can find it for free on Telegram. The acting is good, and despite her being batshit crazy, you do actually care about the main character and you can understand why, in the bits I haven't shown you, she's mental. There probably is some deeper meaning to this film, but no one comes here for deep meaning. They come here for piss taking and pointing out the mucky bits. Until next time, ta-ta for now. If you enjoyed this video or thought it's slightly less shit than the others, you can always buy us a Cuppa on Ko-fi, and remember, if you do that in the months of February and March, you could win a mug. How exciting. Stay off drugs.